What's up, y'all? We are here.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Hey, what's happening? How you guys doing?
You guys share.
Oh, Lord. Share.
Share. Gotta turn I gotta share. I'm telling y'all to share, and I ain't even sharing myself.
Oh, you know what? I think we're live to YouTube tonight as well.
We are live on YouTube too, so you should just go check that out and see if this is up running.
I think we are live to YouTube tonight. Let me go over to YouTube and
check it out
and see if we did that right.
I think we did it right.
Where the heck is YouTube?
Hey, Linda McCrary.
Oh, it's the wrong one. YouTube. Let's see.
We're gonna see what's going on over there in the YouTube world. Because they should be able to leave comments too.
Yeah. See if I can find it.
Yep. We are live.
We're live.
Over in YouTube land.
We are live on YouTube. So
yes,
look at this. Look at God. Look at him doing big things.
Logo on the corner.
Oh, look at that. Look at God. Doing big things over here.
Listen, we're moving on up.
So if you haven't done so, if you're
share.
out and about, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. So that way you can always go back and do the replay. Because some people, some of their friends are only on YouTube. That way, when you reshare it with them, life is grand. So make sure that you tell everybody, subscribe, hit them buttons.
And let them know we're on YouTube.
Because y'all know Kevin Samuels is taking over YouTube right now.
Greetings from Los Angeles. Hey.
Greetings, Linda. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this evening.
I believe Linda
McCrary is
she. That's Gentry's widow. Yes. Yes.
I thought the name looked familiar.
Great having you, Linda.
Why I never know how to share. Y'all know I have issues with trying to share all the time.
He usually share it to the same page.
But wait, no, the funny thing was while we were sitting there getting ready for the show, this one says, so I ran into Paul.
Right. And this one didn't even know who I was talking about. I went through the whole thing. I said, okay, well, forget it. You're
Paul who?
Yeah. I said, you'll figure it out in a minute because I'm not going to go there with you.
And it went more than minutes because I was like.
And he really was stuck. So I just said, I started eating my taco. I made tacos for Cinco de Mayo with ground turkey.
Y'all know old age sometimes kicks in and I just be stuck.
I looked at him, I said, oh, you're getting old.
I was like, Paul who? And I was serious, y'all. And look, Paul Cooley, I know who you are, but at that moment.
He was very serious. That was funny.
At that moment, I didn't know nothing.
That was the funny part.
I didn't know anything.
We got a good show lined up. We're just going to have a couple of conversations, and then we're going to go into this topic.
Look, it's a lot of people running on our timeline tonight.
They always do.
Everybody want to go live on our night.
They always
Y'all have 50,000 other nights.
Hey, Roast Show back there. Where he been? He ain't been on here.
Andrew, where you at? We seen your picture. We're calling you out. We seen your picture with your curls. Your hair hanging down.
You look like you was coming to America with all that juice coming down your face.
I came with you. I came with you. I need to go to your page to find it because I can't find the.
Oh, that is funny.
I can't find it.
Now listen.
I just can't find it.
Listen, we're gonna say this now. We did have a Mother's Day show lined up, but as you know, I had a death in my family, so I've been trying to get my uncle's service together, and we finally. The VA, the National Cemetery finally gave us a date. So it's going to be next Friday. So please continue to pray for my family. So I've been dealing with that. So I did not get a chance to set up the Mother's Day show like I wanted to, but I plan on doing that for next week. We're going to surprise a couple of you mothers and give some giveaways and things like that.
This is going to be hard.
Show.
I need to stay live on YouTube as well. So if we get comments there.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that too.
And we have people watching us on YouTube. Thank you to our YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Look, I'm talking to the wrong one.
So we're going to do like they be doing on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. I'll talk to both of them. Sometimes they have 3 because of Instagram Live.
Right, they do Instagram. Look, so, we're going to have one over there too. Be like,
so we're going to be like, we're going broadening our territory.
And I want to give a shout out to Leonard Bailey. Leonard Bailey had surgery the other day, and we are sending our prayer.
It's been a few weeks.
Oh, was it a couple of weeks?
It's been a few weeks now.
And y'all know.
But we're praying for his speedy recovery.
Yes, we were praying for his recovery.
Yes.
And it was something else.
But I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I know it's early, but we, as you know, we come on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Mother's Days and Sundays. So you guys, Happy Mother's Day to everyone, Teresa and Pearl and should have not started names. My mother. Right, because I can't remember. I can't help you. Mama Annette Lewis, Sandy Duplessis. Who else? Who else are we watching this that we know that's mother? Teresa from Florida. Yes. Look, y'all know I'm old. I can't remember stuff. Alicia. Oh, yes. Alicia. Yes. My god sister Kim. Yes. Yeah. Hey, we just said Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. To everyone. Everybody. Everybody. Who's Phaedra? That is not her name. I'm like, what's Phaedra? No, it is. Phaedra, you know Parks? No. Like, go to our church. Is it Phaedra? Yeah, it is Phaedra. I think her name is Phaedra. She'll be watching. She's going to come in here later. You got to go back and watch it. So when I see her name, I'll tell her to go back and watch it at 6 minutes. And then she'll get her shout out. But we want to shout out all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all my mothers, my mother, my godmothers, my aunts, and my grandmother. Happy Mother's Day. So, you guys hope you have a blessed day. Enjoy the family. Deshaun's cooking. I'll be in Napa. Y'all know how I get down. Auntie Karen. Cooking for Auntie Karen. I'm cooking for my mom. Cooking for my cousin Denny. Everybody. And cooking for Granny. And that's it. Oh my God, our god sister right here. Kim, we have not forgot your show. Actually, people have been inboxing me about your show. So it's coming. Yes. It is coming. It'll be this month. This month. Not next week because we're going to do the Mother's Day, but probably the weekend after that. We'll have you come on here and join us, and I'll do the flyer and get it out. Yes. So people have been inboxing me about the credit thing. So you guys, we have not forgot. We are doing our credit. You know, like I was telling you, I wish in school when we were taking home ec, instead of them trying to teach us how to cook, they would teach us how to keep our credit. Well, it might not have worked because half they taught people how to cook and it still didn't work. I know, but at least we would have knew something about credit. Right. You know what I mean? The ones that mother didn't use our Social Security number for the cable bill and stuff. When y'all young, some of y'all too young to know about the parents doing that. But the parents used to use your Social Security number so they could get the phone bill in their name and the PG&E without having to pay a deposit. Yeah. So then it would jack up the kids' credit because they wouldn't pay, and then they go on to the next child. So foolishness. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know about that. Well, let me tell y'all what else happened. I have fallen in love with Crocs. Y'all, I have fallen in love with Crocs shoes. If y'all, I was going to say, tell the people what they are, because that Crocs are these amazing shoes that everybody wear. That everybody wear. They've been wearing. I didn't know nothing about them. Didn't know nothing about them. And we were in Oregon, and they kept talking about Crocs. And I was like, okay, whatever. So when we got up to the good little outlet store, I bought me some Crocs. And then I turned around, I bought 3 pairs. So I got some black ones, some gray ones, and some abstract black and white ones, which I am freaking in love with. They're the most comfortable shoes, and they work for the bus. I can drive the bus in them. So I don't have to feel like I have on my tight tennis shoes and my feet don't feel all. I need to buy some of them to go to work in. Yes, they're very comfortable. I've been having, let me tell you what I've been wearing to work. Flip-flops. Well, they're to me, I will say they are flip-flops. I basically call them flip-flops because they give you the tightness and the security of being a shoe, but then they give you that looseness. And then they have the little holes in the top, which y'all can go decorate. Y'all know I got a little wine glass, and then I got a CTJ,
Christopher Terrance Jones to put on the bottom of my shoe. So my black ones have that on there. But I'm in love with them. So if you haven't gotten a pair,
I'm gonna go get a couple of pair.
get a pair.
I guess over the weekend.
Good. I need some blue ones. Let's go again.
Yeah. When you want to go?
Let's go.
We can go tomorrow.
Okay.
I can meet you tomorrow after you get off, because I get off before you.
Mm-hmm. We go tomorrow. Because I need some blue ones to go.
I just need some, period, because I need some to go to work, and then I want to become. Anybody that know me know that I hate shoes. Like as soon as I hit the front door of anybody's house, I'm out of my shoes.
Out, and that's how I am.
Socks are. I just can't do shoes on my feet all day. Like I don't.
And
I'm like a Chinese person when it comes down to that.
Right.
No stereotype, but y'all know.
We ain't going there. Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate. So also, y'all, I'm gonna talk about this.
Listen, y'all, them Asians is smart because they've been wearing masks way before we.
Well, he might as well be half Asian because he was walking around. I can't touch this, and I don't want that, and I don't want that. He was doing all that before COVID even hit.
In my trunk right now, I got 2 big old cans of Lysol spray. I got 2 things of hand sanitizer. I got some disinfectant wipes. I got masks. I just ordered some old black masks because I'm sick of these nurses' masks. So I ordered me some black masks with the black front on it.
About time, because I would. Mm-mm.
But listen, I don't care what they say. This one here is gonna keep his mask on. I don't care what I'm going to.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be Asian.
Mask on forever.
If you're not in my bubble, I ain't getting close to you. Only in my bubble. So that works. And then so y'all, there was a lot of people talking about it, and my cousin Phoenix was talking about it on Facebook as well. And I don't know, dog something crypto. So I bought some of that stock on Robinhood. If you have Robinhood, get on over and get you some stock, some crypto. It started in January where people were buying it, and it's up 12,000%. So one of my friends said she's made enough to have 3 months of her rent in there from crypto. And she only invested 100. I started with 50 this morning, and I'm already up $40-something since this morning. So I'm gonna do a little bit more investing on that one and try to have a nice little nest egg over there. I have a nice little nest egg because I've invested in Facebook, Apple, and if you don't, buy what you know. Buy what you know. Don't be scared to do it. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. That $25 you was going to spend on Starbucks ad in your car, take that one chance and go put it over there. I bought GE when GE stock was at $3, and I think it's back up to $6-something now. So I've already made $200-something plus.
Oh, I know what we can talk about tonight since you're talking about stocks and things. What about Bill Gates?
Oh yeah, we had that in. We talk about that too.
Talk about that too.
So just that, because you never know what's gonna happen. So I always say, I'm gonna get this shirt. And Gina said, "Live your best life."
And listen, COVID ain't over.
It ain't over.
We opening up and having fun and doing our thing and trying to get back to normal and everything. But as we're getting back to normal, people are still fighting COVID as we speak. I know a few of them this week.
And when we say it's not over, so you guys, I left Oregon because we had somebody that's retiring and we have another driver that's going out on surgery. So they needed me to come back. That's why I'm back home. I left. The next week, Oregon shut down. That's it, Janelle. Yes. I don't know how to. Right. And I should have known you'd be in it. Know when to get in and know when to get out. So that you guys, that's the if you have Robinhood, you want to look for what's on the screen now that Janelle has put up. And like I say, it's one of those things. Watch it daily. And if you think that it's about to go down, if your spirit tells you it's about to go down, pull it back out. Just don't go in there and invest $1,000 right now. You don't really know. I'm playing with $25 here, $25 there. I'm good with that over there.
Hey sis, how are you?
So, but I was saying, I left Oregon. Oregon has shut down 15 major counties. Portland, all of those big counties, Eugene, are now going back where the kids can't even go to school no more. So I got out in time. I made it back here. And in California, we opened June 15th.
Yeah.
Entirely. San Francisco went into the yellow tier today.
Yeah.
Yesterday. That means 50% can sit inside the restaurants. That means people can go into bars now that they couldn't go into the bar before. You can go see the movie theater, the gym, and all of that. And I thought,
hey y'all, I started working out.
Oh Lord.
So look out. We should do a health. I'm going to do a segment just for 3 minutes every Wednesday on my health. How many pounds I'm losing.
Oh Lord.
I'm on this health thing, y'all. And I don't know where my voice just went.
Oh Lord, it went away.
It went somewhere.
It went away.
Okay.
So
he wants to talk about Bill.
Let me so you guys know that Bill Gates is.
What do you mean because their ends weren't meeting?
Bill is he used to be the richest man in the world until Jeff Bezos came along from Amazon.
Okay.
And
no, Bill Gates, he lives in Seattle.
Is that where he lives?
Yeah. Well, them rich people live in Seattle.
Oh, yeah, state of Washington.
Yeah.
So Bill Gates' wife, Melinda, filed for divorce this week. And a separation contract promotes the amicable settlement of disputes and is binding on the court rules, unless for some reason the court finds that it was unfair to one party when it was executed.
And he gave her 1.6 or 1.4 billion dollars in stock.
So his estimated net worth right now is 145 billion as of May 4th.
I don't give a damn how unhappy you is. Stay with God.
So this is what happened. Bill Gates transferred roughly $2 billion in shares of AutoNation. You know, some of y'all buy your cars at AutoNation. He owns a lot of stock in that. He also owns a lot of stock in the Canadian National Railway, and he gave that to his wife. And that's from the SEC filings. So it's really going to be an amicable divorce here.
Yeah.
They're trying to make sure that this can go. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
And they still are going to be working together on their foundation that they have.
Yes, they have a foundation where they give away money. And I mean, he is definitely, and she is definitely a true 1%er.
Yeah.
They are the 1%ers of the world. And that's just a lot of money to play with. But here's the problem that I have. He already got another woman. And we saw the picture of, I forgot her name.
Well, that's probably.
She homely. Why you
separate.
people go from a decent looking woman to somebody homely?
Well, she ain't too decent, child. She looked like a.
She looked way better than this hag he done got with.
I thought she was, what you call it?
What, a transgender?
Mm-hmm. She looked like Caitlyn.
Nobody look.
She do look like Caitlyn.
I was gonna say nobody look as bad as Caitlyn. Caitlyn looks horrible. That's just an opinion. So don't y'all try to come over here and say we was bashing Caitlyn Jenner because of her gender. She's homely as a man, as a woman.
Yeah, she was ugly as a man too. So there ain't no difference. You can't switch up and try to think you're gonna do something different.
She's homely, just pure homely. But this is what really gets me though. Why after all these years, y'all decide y'all want a divorce? And you've been together all this time. Because dating for her is gonna, they have kids. Dating for her, you have to have a prenup. There's no way she can go date anybody else because she's a billionaire.
Absolutely not.
And anybody that comes along, you know, you got those men out there that go after women that's got money because they're vulnerable. And because look at what happened to Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives. That man stole her car. took off with her car. The same man got what's the woman's name? The actress, the one that's bipolar. She played everybody's auntie, Jennifer Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
He got her too. So you have to be safe out there, but it just they have 2 kids, Rory and Phoebe. So, and their kids are 18 and 21.
Oh, they all right.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why they're getting divorced.
So did they stay for the kids? Is that
That's
just
exactly why they're getting divorced?
So tell us why do a lot of y'all say that? We're gonna stay here for the kids.
Exactly
because
why.
a lot of times when you stay there for the kids see how much y'all really don't like each other. So then they see an unhealthy relationship.
I don't think it's that case in this. I think they just grew apart.
Oh yeah, I mean, for them, I think they grew apart.
I think it wasn't no fight. No.
Yeah, if he done already gave her $2 billion, they ain't fighting.
Yeah, it was just we need to just stop this. It just needs to come to it. It just needs to stop.
Because I'm sick of rolling over and looking at you.
Even if they were sleeping in the same bed together.
True.
They probably was in separate rooms.
Because they probably have already.
You know what I mean? They probably already had started the process and just had to come out publicly because of who they are.
And this was a 27-year marriage. This wasn't we've been together 2 weeks. 27 years. That's the majority of some of y'all been with them people y'all get with for 6 weeks and married. They've been together for 27.
Some people can't even be together 27 hours.
27 hours. So, I mean,
happy Cinco de Mayo to our people.
I can't with you.
I had to make sure I put that in.
Cinco de Mayo. Boom, boom, boom.
We didn't acknowledge.
Oh! Happy birthday to Ezel Ely III. It is your birthday today. And it's somebody else's birthday.
Oh, my big bros. Donald's was yesterday. Donald Lawrence's birthday was yesterday.
Somebody else's birthday today. And I apologize if I really just can't remember. That's why I write everything down. So, we wish them the best. We really do. And the kids are at an age now that they could be all right with understanding that their parents.
Kids are fine.
They're going to be fine because they still going to be rich. Go shop your sorrows away. Go buy a new Porsche.
What do you guys think? And I'm just all over the place because I just think, what do you guys think about P. Diddy? This nigga done changed his name again.
Oh my God, wait a minute. See, he throwing something that I don't have nothing, no story on.
I just forgot because I just noticed it. He changed his middle name to Love. So it's Diddy Love Combs.
But it was
officially changed his middle name to Love. What do you guys think about that? This nigga changed his name all the time.
So he legally did it this time. Unlike all those other times when he was P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Diddy to Diddy, and then P. Diddy again. Well, this time he really did change his name. And he posted his Florida's driver's license Monday on his verified Instagram. Yep. I didn't even know that he lived in Florida. So shows how much we follow him.
He has a house in Florida and a house in
Welcome to the Love era. My new name is Love, aka Brother Love.
Yep.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna say what I want to.
He's just trying to stay relevant.
I don't think it's it.
Because what do we hear?
Showing brotherly love.
I can't with you. I cannot with you. He's showing brotherly love. So yeah, we're gonna move on from that. Y'all, he hasn't watched it, and I really want
I forgot Pose came on.
Oh. Pose is back.
I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Pose is back. Shout out to Robin S. They hooked up one of Robin S.'s songs. You got to show me love. Was in Pose. They gave her a good shout out.
We don't own the right to that song.
Robin S. owns the rights to that song.
So this is Diddy's license.
Oh Jesus, I can't. And did he put everything? He put the address too?
Yeah, I got everything on there, child.
Now when,
Star Island, Miami. This is like
but he didn't put the address. He just put Star
No,
Island.
yeah.
So he blotted
He
out
blocked it out.
something. Yeah.
That ain't nothing but one number that's missing.
So don't be mad when they're at your house.
Yeah, that's just one number that's missing. It's
Don't be
either
mad
one
because they're
or
gonna find your
four,
house from this.
But they know you on Star Island.
They know you on Star. Don't be mad when they climbing over the fence because Tyler Perry was saying the same thing about people hopping over the
put
fence.
your whole license number.
So when they using your mess, when a fake P. Diddy come up and using your mess, don't be mad.
Yeah.
They already told you don't put your vaccination information up, and y'all still doing it. I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated.
Man.
The man loves all forms of love.
He does. I agree with you.
All forms of love. Yeah. Okay. So I forgot where I was going to go from
I'm
that
sorry.
because I was going somewhere else. I totally forgot where I was going from that.
I just had to bring that love to you.
And he totally did because I really don't remember where I was going next. Hold that thought. Where was I going? I don't know. Shoot.
What do you guys think about?
Oh, that's where I was going. Kevin Samuels.
Oh.
That's where I was going. Kevin Samuels. Look, if you guys have not watched him, go over and click on a link on YouTube and find Kevin Samuels. What Kevin Samuels does to me right now is he is making money off of getting women on his show and berating them. And I mean, he berates them to the 10th power and blah, 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 blah. And so I was watching with my friend who she loves to watch the show. He makes these women feel totally less than. So this is what I have a question to you ladies. Do you want somebody to get on here that is not a relationship therapist, that don't have no degree in that? He is a stylist who lives in Atlanta. I don't need to say no more after that. So he gets on and he has these women come on and people pay to go there. And the one that I got was where the lady has her own pet grooming business and she was trying to find a man. She has a 13-year-old kid and he asked her how much she weighed, what was her age. He does all of this, and the whole time after that, he goes wholeheartedly in. Now, my question is, do you want somebody to really tell you the truth on like here? Would you like us to have you come on and we start looking at you and say, that's why you ain't got no man? Because there are certain things that I can say, and I say this all the time. I say it about the industry.
Hey, YouTube family, we haven't forgot about you.
Yeah, we ain't forgot about things. We ain't forgot about you. Some of you, I say this about people in the industry. The reason why you're never going to make it in the gospel industry because you run around looking like Mom's Maybelline. There is a certain look that you have to make it in this industry. And you can't just be in the kitchen doing your hair. And you just can't come out wearing any old outfit. That's why you don't make it. Here's this thing on the other side. He went in to say that because this woman had a 13-year-old son, no man who makes over 100K, which if you go on blackdemographics.org or .com, there's 10% of black men who make over 100K. 10%. No man who makes over 100K is going to want a woman who has a 13-year-old. Who he said the woman was just basic average looking and she wasn't anything. So now, because people are talking about like him, Dr. Umar Johnson came out and started talking about him and everybody else. If you on YouTube, when you find Kevin Samuels, it's a bunch of people that drag him for what he does. But are y'all all right with that? Would you be all right with that?
I wouldn't be listening to him.
Because I want to tell some of y'all, I'm in my 50s. The majority of y'all, some of y'all look older than me. These beards all the way down here, it ages you. I don't care what nobody says.
Didn't. That's why I'm growing it back. I want my beard back.
It ages some of you.
Yes.
Very much so. And then the clothing that you wear, some of it ages you because you try to go for these looks and sometimes you're a little too old for the look or you're a little too young for the look. Do you want somebody to really constantly tell you? Now, the young lady that was on there, it said what, 10 million views?
Mm-hmm.
With him berating her. And so what did you do to her self-esteem? And then he comes back because they saying he gay, and he's talking about, yeah, because they saying I hold my pinky this way and all of that. No, you look gay. I hate to go there. I hate to go there. But y'all know how I feel about this. I can't stand when you gay boys get with these women and play with their emotions and try to use them as cover-ups. That's the lowest. To me, you are a punk. And I mean that in all negative sense of the word of punk. I don't call people punks unless you out here playing with women's emotions and you're playing on their self-esteem. That is unnecessary. It is too many women out there that will agree to be your cover-up. There's women out there, especially if you're going to pay my clothing allowance, I'll be your cover-up. There's plenty of women out there that will say that to you and will stand by you. But, of course, there's going to come a time, too, when they decide that they don't want to do it no more. We've seen that happen quite a few times. But y'all let us know. Y'all go watch that and go on and let us know what y'all think about it. Because it's hot right now. This man is making a killing on YouTube right now. But at the end of the day, is it helping? Is it helping? Because we can turn on here and have y'all come on and we can do the same thing. Because this one will read you for filth. He'll read you just for fun of it. But I don't know. Is it helping? Is it better to uplift or to tear down? Because if you say you're tearing down, then you're building it back up. How are you building it back up? If I say you average. Teresa's here. You're all right. You're good. Good to see you. Good to see you.
We said Happy Mother's Day to you earlier.
Yes. Whew. So y'all go look at that. And we were talking about Pose. How many people watch Pose? Did you watch Pose?
I didn't watch it today.
But last week?
I didn't watch it last week.
Oh, so then we can't talk about Pose because he ain't watched it. Yeah. What's up? What's up? We can't talk about Pose, y'all. Pose is back on. Make sure you watch it. I haven't
watched Pose yet.
It was an explosive first two shows.
Teresa, I'm going to inbox you. So make sure you check it.
It was an explosive.
I didn't watch it.
So we
I'm
can't
gonna watch it.
We can't. I mean, and I'll watch it with him.
Everyone, her homework assignment is to watch Pose.
Everybody, get yourselves over there.
Maybe we should get one of the actresses or actors. They're all guys and girls, whatever they are, to come on the show.
They're trans.
All of them trans? All actors ain't trans, are they?
Except for 2.
Oh.
3.
Well, we get them to come on the show. Let's see if we can do that. I'm sure
Pose comes on FX.
See, my crazy ass was looking for Fox.
Why was you looking for Fox?
I don't know. I seen FX.
FX channel. This the FX.
And I was looking for Fox. That's probably why I didn't watch it. And didn't see it. So I went on and started watching the Golden Girls.
Oh Lord.
Anybody know me?
You don't have it. It's not saved in your DVR?
No, I ain't did it yet. I'll do it tonight.
And to catch up, you can go on to Netflix. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix. And unfortunately, and it's really frustrating to me that
Pearl is on here too. Pearl.
Pose is getting good ratings.
I know.
And they're canceling the show. Yeah. And it's not that the network is canceling the show. The writers are saying that they don't want to do the show no more. And it's frustrating to me that when you get a show that has a good following.
You know what I want to come back on TV?
What?
I just
Noah's Ark?
Yes.
Noah's Ark can't come back.
I want Noah's Ark so bad.
It can't come back.
Well, why don't somebody needs to do another
Well,
show?
they can't because Patrick Ian he's the
I'm
creator.
saying somebody needs to do another show like Noah's Ark
Well, they are working on
to
it.
come on TV.
They are working on it. Why, you gonna be on it?
I just don't need them to take all year. Shit, I like stuff to happen. Hurry up.
Well, it takes time with treatments and all of that and finding the right actors.
You got a whole lot of gay folks out here in this world. Tyler Perry can help y'all.
But can they act?
It's okay. Some of the niggas on Noah's Ark couldn't act.
But that was a whole different time period. When you look at everybody on Pose, they bring it.
Well, yeah, that's totally
This is a whole different ball game now. That was a different era.
What was they doing on Noah's Ark? That big boy. The big boy, the yellow one and the chocolate one. They couldn't act.
Who? Oh my God.
The yellow boy that was with the big boy.
That was with the doctor, the nurse.
Yeah.
Well, he was there because he was a pretty boy, and he was a good actor.
He was not, Joe. That shit.
Who
the yellow fat boy that was with him.
He wasn't fat. He was thick.
He was thick, fat, thick. They're the same thing. Shit.
No, it's not.
Thick and fat is a thin line. There's a thin line between thick and fat.
Oh my! You're talking about Rodney Chester.
Yes, and what's the light skin boy?
And his name was OMGG.
See, he ain't even on there. That's a bad he's his acting.
Well, he walked away from
right there.
Yeah, he walked away from the industry. He is.
Well, what is his name?
He has nothing. His name. Oh my God.
See, he wasn't that good. They ain't even got him listed.
They only listed the.
They got him on the cover.
And that's really the truth. What? And I should know his name.
They got him on the cover, so if you're on the cover, you should be listed as a cast member. I would just assume.
Oh my God, what is his name?
I love Noah's Ark too. It was a very me and Terrance. He took me to see the movie.
Oh, I sure did in San Francisco.
Yeah, he took me
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. The problem was Noah's Ark was before its time.
Yeah, I think if it was to happen now,
it would make it. It would make it.
Yeah.
But then the reason Noah's Ark went off, Noah's Ark, you guys it was the first show that had a show with people of color, LGBT and plus characters running the whole show. They were the headliners, they were the stars of the show, and it was the first of its kind. And it dealt with so many.
What was the rapper name? Baby
Gat.
Baby Gat.
Jason Stedman.
Yeah.
So it dealt with so many things that was going on. And Rodney Chester played Alex, and he was an HIV counselor and educator. So he would opened up a center and everything. And the world wasn't ready for that at the time. They just were not ready. They wasn't ready to see a guy like Wade, who was stereotypically masculine, be with another man who was feminine. So Noah was completely feminine, and here you had Wade, who was completely the stereotypical what do they call cornrows? Yeah, cornrows in his head, and basically like considered a thug. That's where they were going with that. And then you had Lord, not Doug, Christian Vincent, who played Ricky. He played Ricky. He was the slut of this thing. He was Golden Girls. There we go. He was Blanche. So y'all will understand what we were saying. He was Blanche.
It was a good show. Go look at it. Go look on YouTube. They got some shows I watched the other night.
It was a very good show and very good storyline. And it had a lot of celebrities in there too. A lot of celebrities came through.
Look.
Okay. See, that's why we need to turn his mess off during the show, because baby, I can't even comment on that right now. I cannot. Punk That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna comment on that right there. I believe that alone. This,
I couldn't believe it. I looked at the look.
See, we're using his laptop tonight. See, my laptop, we don't have all that. We don't have all that going on.
Sorry.
But we're using his. And so, and once again, it's our first show on YouTube tonight. So we are on YouTube. We've had the channel, we just hadn't used it, but we are there.
We're back. We're back on there.
It's a shame that I can't think of that boy's name.
But listen, I want you guys to go. Like, if you have not watched Noah's Ark, it is a really, really good show. You guys should go.
Really good show.
I don't know if it's on Netflix, but like YouTube,
not Netflix.
You could probably find some on Facebook. If you just put in Noah's Ark, you can find like these little minute things that they put on there and shit. But y'all go find it.
I'm really so mad that I really cannot, that why they don't have this boy's name. But he walked away from the industry. You really have not seen him in anything. And one of the good, like I said, they had a lot of celebrities. Phoebe Snow was in the movie, and that was, I really want to say it was her last movie she did before she passed away. Phoebe Snow is an amazing singer. If y'all don't know who she is, y'all know.
You know who I want.
Tanya Pickens was Wade's mother. And you know Tanya Pickens from All My Children. Oh, yeah. She was on all the soaps.
Listen, do you know who I want to come in concert? I've been listening to her CD for like the last couple of days.
Who?
That Olita Adams.
It was her birthday. Oh, that happy birthday. Yes, I want to say it was yesterday was her birthday.
When I tell you I've been listening to her CD for like the last couple of days.
I don't know where he been.
I know I love her.
I don't know where he been. Olita Adams, she brings me to tears. I love her.
The last time I seen her actually was couple of years ago. Yeah, actually more than a couple of years ago, because it was.
You saw her after she did the concert at Love Center?
I seen her.
So you can't yell she's with me?
No. It was her, BB Winans, and the husband and wife, the McCoos, but
the McCoos?
Betty and somebody. McCoos or they old group. They're old group. Husband and wife. Been singing for years.
Oh, McCoo.
Yeah. What is it? Betty and somebody.
Oh my God.
But okay. Uncle Ed surprised me. He said, "Let's go to San Francisco to a show." And I said, "Oh, okay." This is right before he got sick. It was the Christmas before he got sick. Real sick. And he said, "Let's go to San Francisco."
Gregory Keith.
Yes.
That's his name. Jesus, I've been trying to find the boy. Trey's name was Trey. He played Trey.
So we went to go to the concert, and when I tell you I sat there and BB came out, I said, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Yes,
Marilyn McCoo.
Marilyn, yeah,
Marilyn Billy, and
yes,
Billy.
Yes,
is it Billy?
Yes.
That's
so. Cool. When I tell you she came out on stage and I almost collapsed because I wasn't expecting. I didn't know because they didn't say, like, even when we walked into the David Symphony, they didn't have no posters up or no nothing. I'm like, "What are we here for?" And he was like, "Oh, it's just coming to see some friends." So BB was there, he sung, and then Olita walked out.
If you guys have never seen Olita Adams in concert,
amazing.
It's somebody you really need to sit down. And what makes it so much more amazing is that she sits down at the piano.
That's what it was, The Colors of Christmas. Yes.
Oh, see, Lizanne was there.
Yep.
I enjoy seeing her at smaller venues because it's something about Yoshi's for me. I like a small venue because that's when you know artists can really sing.
But even when she came to Love Center,
oh my God,
she came to Love Center twice and did a concert. And
when they pulled out the grand piano, and I was just stuck.
It was just amazing.
I'm reading his text. Sorry.
My ex is texting me.
His ex, baby, y'all. Ex. XXX. It's some foolishness. Foolishness, y'all. Foolishness. But if we just do Get Here.
Listen.
If we just do Everything Must Change.
No, but what's the other one? Oh my God.
It's
a church one.
Beams of Heaven.
No, not that one. It's
Never Too Far Away.
It's a church one that we used to do it in praise and worship. The X is text. Yes, yes, Pearl.
Yes.
Yes, Pearl.
Oh, you talking about?
But Pearl, what is the song that Love Center used to do that Olita Adams does?
I know what you're
talking
talking
about. It's our praise
about.
and worship. It's a slow jam.
I know what
It's
you.
not.
It's Holy is the Lamb.
Yes.
If she just
holy, 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 holy.
But
holy
Rhythm of Life. Don't let the sun go down. Which
Mother, when I tell you, we got to get Mother back out here. I don't care. That will be our next our next team event is coming up very soon.
You almost said dream
team. I almost said dream team. Our next team event is coming up really, really soon, like in the next couple of months. So stay tuned. I'm really excited. I can't announce what it is yet until they give me the date, but they are coming out here to do a virtual concert, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited about it. So stay tuned. But when I tell you, when we open, I need to bring Olita Adams out here. Like, we have to bring her out here. Like, y'all don't understand. We have to bring her out here. So, Uncle Seneca, we're gonna have to get together, and we're gonna have to bring Olita back out.
She's amazing. Who is they?
Who is they? I can't tell you who they at yet. Who you talking about? The X? Or are you talking about the concert that we're gonna do in a couple of months? Which one are you talking about, Pearl? I can't tell you who the X is, child. And the crazy part is the picture just popped up. The picture of the wine festival in Livermore popped up a couple of days ago.
Oh, man.
Yes.
The Rhythm of Life gives me life too. I am there with you.
Oh, I can't announce it yet, Pearl, but you'll see the flyer soon. Well, it ain't gonna even be a flyer, but you're gonna be.
Where's your face at, Pearl? We ain't seeing your face.
Where's your face? Where's your profile picture?
Why you blanky blank? We're gonna start calling you Blanket. I don't want to what? I don't want to know the X.
Exactly.
He is the X for a reason. Exactly.
Come on, Pearl. Come on.
Back down memory lane.
Ain't no memory fucking lane.
Shit. Woo! Back down memory lane. So, see, we had something else to talk about, and we 47 minutes in.
It's all good. We just been having a good time tonight. Y'all been enjoying yourself?
We supposed to be talking about the thing that happened in Piedmont, which ties into that thing. So, Piedmont is here in the Bay Area. It is surrounded. I want y'all to hear me when I say this. It's surrounded by Oakland. I don't understand how we want to be these other cities. You're surrounded by Oakland. Everything around you is Oakland, which is Oakland is predominantly a place of color. So Derek Chauvin, we all know that he was on trial. Was it 2 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. 2 weeks ago, and he was found guilty. Guilty, which we all knew was going to happen. Well, the superintendent at Piedmont, let me make sure I say that right, not the superintendent, the assistant superintendent, and I want to make sure that I find her name. There it is. Her name is Cheryl Wozniak. She invited, I did too, Pearl. I lived in Piedmont too. 4020, loved it. It was my spot. She invited.
That's when you used to live over there by
cousin. Okay. Yeah, and Pearl and them lived right around the corner. Yep. So she invited the white students to have a group like counseling session after the verdict so that they could have some kind of support, because she felt that they were going to need a support system, because he was found guilty. Absolutely. And you segregated it from the Black students, who in turn went on social media. This is how this got out. Now, I need to understand, what would these white students feel any kind of way about someone who we all saw play out on national TV? Everybody saw the video. Everybody watched the trial, which was daily on for those that wanted to watch. And you heard the evidence, and it was all laid out plainly. She needs to be terminated because you're putting into segregation a whole new situation that didn't have to be. If you wanted to have a counseling session for all the children, I'm all right with that. If you open that door for every child to come in that may have felt some kind of way about it, that's all right. But please tell me why the white kids needed one by themselves.
But I wouldn't be all right if this is just me. I wouldn't want that conversation brought up in my child's class. That's a conversation that you need to have at home with your parents. Because it's just a conversation you need to have at home with your parents. It's very touchy.
Very touchy.
You know what I mean? That's a touchy conversation to have with some kids.
Okay. But now they're high school kids.
So what? You know what I mean? Because any little thing can turn it just like this. You decided to have a group session with none but white folks. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't even be.
This happened.
Yeah.
It doesn't show. It just happened.
It just had to.
It just happened because it's just in the news. So
you know what I'm saying? It had to just happen because the guilty thing was just last week.
Yeah. So, and it's not showing.
Show up.
What day this actually?
Teresa said I wouldn't either. Yeah, and you're a teacher. That's just certain things that you just don't have with kids. You know, as a teacher, as a principal, superintendent, whatever you think you are, you allow that to be had by the parents. Because it's a touchy conversation.
And so one of the students told SF Gate News that they were baffled by the school's decision to even consider a white support group.
Exactly.
But said it likely came with good intentions. Yet the unnamed student added the Piedmont Unified School District has never properly dealt with race issues.
But the whole point is, how is having a white group with good intentions?
So the superintendent came in. So this must have happened right after. It must have been the next day because the superintendent came in on April 23rd and he posted a letter to the district's website. And basically he said a poor choice of words in the subject line of the invitation to white students led to the perception that white students needed the same kind of support as our, what is that? What's BIPOC? That almost sounds like bi person of color.
Yes, it does.
But basically, students of all racial backgrounds rightfully pushed back on the idea. We agree and we want to affirm.
Person of color.
Huh? Person of color. Then why does it have bi in front of it?
What person of color? Black. What is that?
Oh, indigenous people, black and indigenous people. Okay. And then people of color. Okay. That's what it is. Black, indigenous, and people of color. Okay. I got you. I sure didn't know what that was. Everyone in our community has their own unique role and responsibility in the work of anti-racism. Affinity groups advance equity by meeting the particular needs of each group and doing the work of eliminating systematic injustice. So the Piedmont School Board made a strong commitment to racial justice in a resolution, and the board policy passed last year. I encourage you to take the time to read the resolution and policy to learn about the commitment the board has made as it guides our works with our students and staff. But what he really needed to do, he said it was a poor choice of a subject matter on the way that the email went out. But I'm really confused at why Cheryl Wozniak, why you thought they needed to have a support group.
I'm over here being so goddamn bad right now. I can't even not be.
I'm not with him. See, I don't pay no attention to him, y'all. I don't pay no attention.
I'm over here being horrible.
Pearl, I had never heard of it either. So that's why I was like, when I got to it, I kept saying, and I was like, by person of color.
Well, as soon as you pull up on Facebook, on Google, it says person of color. It's big old, and it got the vice president picture on it. You didn't see what I did?
Oh, I didn't look at the pictures. I was trying to read the word. Oh, I was trying to read the words, y'all. I was trying to read the words so I would be clear about what it is. But let me tell y'all, Piedmont Unified School District, it was all wrong altogether. If you're going to do a support system, you do it for everybody. In this day and age where we are right now, we don't need no more division. That's the problem now. We have too much damn division. Everybody needs to be accustomed to being around everybody else because we all live in this world. Just learn how to mind your own business. We're all going to inhabit this world.
And I get up, and it defends me that she thought or he thought that white people need a fucking support group. What do they need a support group for when they got all the fucking support all they need? Like that's that.
We can't even get through this segment. We can't even get through this segment because of this one over here.
Hey, you know what? When I can't even say what I want to say, but stay tuned.
And so this is the last thing. One of the board members, President Corey, baby, I can't pronounce your name. I will jack your name up. Smegel, he doubled down on the sentiment. He said, poor phrasing in an email resulted in an invitation coming across as an insult. Our students were the first to call attention to it, and they were right to do so. The leadership response was swift and direct, an apology, an explanation, but we understand that all of these cause harm and needs repair. Tonight, we confirm our commitment to racial injustice and continuing the work of anti-racism. This is from Piedmont, the lily white city in the Bay Area, lily white. You can count a few of us that live in Piedmont on one or two hands, but you don't see us walking up and down the street like that.
No.
Pearl said, is that better? Yes, we got a picture. There's Pearl. There you are.
Look at Miss Pearl May. Pearl and May.
Yeah, it is lily white.
Whoa,
but
Lily.
This goes on in to talking about Derek Chauvin, that now maybe that's why he was sitting there so smug the whole time and his facial expression never changed, that now his lawyers are trying to throw out the whole case because the jurors weren't sequestered enough, and he felt like he didn't get what's the word? He didn't get a fair trial because they knew what was going on,
not even that,
and it would not move the trial to another city.
No, not even that. They found out. They showed a picture today that one of the black jurors went to the damn Martin Luther King rally.
Okay, they just trying.
Y'all can't use that. Because do you know how many y'all can't use that?
You can't use that.
Y'all can't use that. He's black. He's supposed to be at the Martin Luther King rally.
A whole lot more of y'all should be there.
That was in January. Hell, a whole lot of y'all was at the Capitol too, tearing the shit up on the 6th of January.
People that call themselves senators and representatives. But I'm really disgusted that the lawyer, and I know it's just the lawyer's job, even if you know that your person has done wrong, you have an obligation to defend them at all costs. And the lawyer has to do everything he can to make sure that his client, who we all know is guilty, but he has to do everything he can to make sure that his client feels like he was truly represented. Because if he doesn't get the representation he needed, he could turn around and sue the lawyer.
Yep.
That's why I say our laws are crazy. He could turn around and sue the lawyer and say that the lawyer didn't do everything.
His ass just pissed off because he in jail. He thought he was getting that bail.
He thought he was going to get out. He didn't know that he was going to be the first one made an example of. Because he's the biggest example that we've had made in history. Yeah. He's the first. And no matter whatever happens, we all know the truth. So we'll go back and see how this is going to play out, because just like the text messages, Derek Chauvin is not over.
Well, wait a minute. How you know I'm on the show, bro?
Well, if you know he doing a show, why you keep texting? And the church said amen.
Keep texting.
Bing, bing. Don't give yourself away, because the people going to start scrolling to see who on the show now. And you're going to give yourself away. Sometimes it's best to be quiet. Just be quiet. Blink, blink. Be quiet. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about? Should Derek Chauvin get another trial? Everybody has the right to appeal. So we all know that everybody has the right to appeal. So that's where we are.
I mean, when I tell you everybody texting me, and I do not listen. I've had this MacBook for almost a year almost. I don't know how to turn the. Oh, she said hell no.
Everybody has the right to appeal.
Teresa, no. Hell no.
It's a part of being a democratic society. So we have to give him an appeal. He has the right to appeal. Do we think that is right? No. We're on the hell no. It's not right. But he has to be given that, because it's called due process. So we got to give due process.
Yeah.
And
George Floyd can't come back. You're right, Teresa.
And you're so right.
You're definitely right.
He cannot come back.
Right. But it's funny how they're trying to do this, and the judge is actually supposed to come next week with the sentencing.
Oh, is that when it's supposed to come next week?
He only had 2 weeks, so actually it should have been this week.
Well, I thought he asked for an extension on the sentence.
I don't think so.
Oh, see, I didn't watch the trial because I didn't want to relive it. I'm not. I didn't want to relive it because we already went through it, and I'm just like, it's so much happened right after that. We had 3 more deaths right after that?
Yeah.
And they
won the same day of the damn
same day
verdict.
And it's just
it wasn't even an hour. Oh, she said June.
June is sentencing? Okay.
Okay.
So it's too much.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think they're going to? Why did they push it to June? That's the funny part.
I'm not sure why they pushed it to June.
Because that.
But I thought it was longer.
They tried to get 2 of the verdicts thrown out.
Well, yeah,
statute of limitation or something.
But that was the lawyer's job. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The lawyer has to do everything he can. Everything.
Oh yeah, he did go to jail.
I don't think.
But he's out now, ain't he?
I won't classify that as jail. He went to San Quentin.
That's still jail, child. He didn't
go to
San Quentin,
Pelican Bay.
But San Quentin is a prison.
Is it a prison or
yeah, San Quentin is a prison, nigga.
Or just a jail?
No, Santa Rita is a jail. San Quentin is a prison.
Oh no, so he went to Santa Rita? Yeah, he went to Santa Rita.
In Santa Ramon.
I want to in Pleasanton.
Oh, okay.
He went to Santa Rita.
San Quentin is
Quentin is the jail. It's like Pelican Bay.
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
That's why I was like, what?
What was his name? Measurely who?
Measurely.
Oh, let me just do Oscar Grant and I'll be able to. Oscar Grant. Yeah, what was the Officer Johannes Measurely is his name. He was convicted of second-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, and gun enhancement. And what did he get?
All smiling and shit.
I can't review. He was arrested January 13th at his friend's home in Nevada. He pleaded not guilty on arraignment January 15th. Yeah, that's what I said. At Santa Rita. He went to jail. He didn't go to prison. On July 9, 2010, the department opened a civil rights investigation. On January 30th, Alameda County.
He wasn't in there long.
3 weeks for $3 million for the bail. A week later, with the help of fundraising from the police union, the people who are supposed to protect and serve us, they raised the money to get him bail. And let's see, how long did he get? It's gone down. Plea and jury selection, taser, witness, closing arguments. With a sentence of 15 years to life in prison.
I got a question. Can we talk about the AAP?
The jury.
Bro, we got to look that up some more. Let's talk about that on Wednesday.
The next court date was sentencing would occur August 6th. Sentencing, he did an appeal. Basically, on November 5th, 2010, he was sentenced to 2 years with double credit for time already served due to California jail prison overcrowding, 1 day in custody courts as 2 for most, 1 day in custody counts as 2 for most inmates.
So he only got 2 years.
Reducing his term by 292 days.
He had already served.
For the 146 days he had already served.
Yeah, so he really didn't even do no time.
He overturned the gun, which could have added an additional 3 to 10 years to the sentence. He was released from prison at 12:01 a.m. on June 13, 2011.
He didn't do no time.
And so Oscar Grant was 2009. No time.
He do no time.
Okay, what
Hey, my best friend.
What did Pearl say?
On here. She wants to talk. Can we talk about
the AAP
I told
bill?
You research it, so.
The AAP. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I don't know.
You gonna look it up real quick. Hey, Nicholas, that's one of my best friends. You guys. I only have 3: Nick, Chris, and Jay.
AAPI.
I love myself. Nick had a question.
Oh, that's definitely what I want to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about it because I don't know what y'all talking about.
So the Senate passed the AAPI bill with wide bipartisan support. And what this is, it's an expanded version of a bill to address a rise in violence against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. Okay. Let me tell you, Democrats and Republicans, you ain't passed no bill to support people of color who have been getting killed way longer than Asians have just been getting knocked in the head. Go somewhere with that bull. So somebody hit them in the head with a hammer and you pass a bill to protect them. But we've been getting killed for years. And back to back to back to back is played out on cameras and stuff like that. Y'all make sure y'all went in there and Democrats, you voted. It was a wide support. What the hell happened to us? We can't even get reparations. Y'all don't want to pay us for slavery because you brought us here.
Did you see that man? And to slavery. Did you see that man? I think it's in.
Who, Tim Scott?
No, I think it's in South Carolina. It's out that way.
Who, the white man that had been having the black man that he was holding him a slave all the years? Yeah, he got 10 years for
crazy.
slavery. But the man was autistic.
Yeah.
So he didn't know.
So now he got 500,000. He got to pay him 500,000.
So it started as 200,000,
Yeah.
two something, and the people said that wasn't enough for his pain and suffering. So they turned around and gave him more money. Yes,
That's crazy.
How do you pass a bill that is a slap in the face to people of color? It's a slap in the face to us because we have been sitting here protesting. We have been saying Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. 2 people get hit in the head with a hammer that's Asian. They go kill the massage parlor workers. 7 got killed there. And you mean to tell me y'all found time to go put a bill and pass a damn bill supporting them? So once again, you showed us that we really don't matter here. We're less than. You still don't consider us human beings. That's what it says. And that's annoying to me.
I've come to this conclusion. I don't think they ever will.
and there it is.
I don't think it will never happen.
Joe Biden ran on that, and he's passing bills for everyone else. We need to hold him accountable because we're
not gonna hold him accountable as long as they give us $1,400. That's all these black people are worried about. They ain't worried about. Do you think they worried about a bill?
And 1,400s can't do nothing for half of y'all because half of y'all broke already again.
Do you think they're worried?
You was broke when it came because you was already owing everybody and they coup de brown.
They're not worried about no bill. You black people ain't worried about no bill.
That's why I say y'all need to vote. That's why y'all need to be out there paying attention to what's going on.
You know why they passed the bill? Because some Asian people got on their ass and they went down to their city people and they went down to their state people and got on their ass about it. Because why? They stick together.
They do.
They will fight each other, but at the end of the day, they ain't gonna allow somebody else out of the race to come and fuck with them. Ooh. And the crazy part is, this is the crazy part that I don't understand. This is the crazy part I don't understand. This right here. It's the people that's attacking these Asians is black folks, most of them.
The black woman just hit the 2 women
for no reason.
For no reason.
It's like, what are y'all thinking?
The black boy attacked the man in downtown Oakland. That's a chairperson.
It's like, what the hell? For real,
understand.
what are y'all doing? And then we want them to pass a bill for us when we're the ones attacking us. But then we get pissed off when white people don't get when they attack us. We're like, where is our mind at? Like, for real, really
ain't got no mind.
Think about that.
Dumb as the door.
You're going out attacking a whole nother race, and then you're complaining that another race is attacking you.
And you want somebody to support you.
I can't. Oh, y'all, I can't type that. I don't get it.
I don't understand it either. I just think
it's just
a bunch of idiots. A bunch of idiots. And when I saw that black boy walking around, I was so disgusted.
I seen that black woman just attacked him too.
Oh, that got me too.
I was just like, what is going on?
But right here in Oakland, you went after that man who was minding his own business. I don't understand. I can't support stupidity. That's what I can't do. Stupidity is just stupid. But I'm really frustrated that this law really passed. And I don't even understand. It makes no sense that you guys are all right with this. And when we tell y'all to vote, you don't want to vote. And now the Republican Party then took over woke. Everything they say now, the Republican Party running around here talking about stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Half of y'all ain't woke.
And did y'all see what y'all said that he's gonna put in his 100% to make sure that Biden administration don't get nothing done?
Who?
What's that white man that just fucked up everything? What's his name? The one that was him and Trump was running neck to neck. What's the white man name with the big eyes? The senator.
Getz?
No, the senator.
Oh, the one that's the minority leader now.
Yeah. What's his name? Mitch
McConnell.
Yes.
You're irrelevant right now, Mitch McConnell.
So he's saying that
you are the minority.
He's putting in 100%.
I'm telling y'all, the Republicans fought everything while Obama was in office. Everything. I need the Democrats to pull your panties up, pull your britches up, and railroad them like they did us.
Yep, that's exactly right. Bro.
Stop trying to be friendly and trying to do all this bipartisan stuff. Railroad them. The world needs a reprieve on everything that the Republicans have done. And people of color, y'all have got to step up. You've got to step up. You have got to stop running around here willy-nilly acting like nothing matters, because y'all wanted that money. That money mattered to y'all, but that requires you to vote and be a part of the community. And nobody asking you to know how to read a bill all the way line for line, but you should know the basis of what a bill that's being passed that affects you. Y'all sure know that Section 8. Y'all know that bill. Y'all sure know unemployment that's benefited y'all. So know the other stuff too. You ain't got to be a lecturer where you go tell everybody what the bill is about, but you need to know the basics. You need to know the basics, and you need to be a part of this community, and you need to be woke. Since y'all want to say be woke, let's be woke. Because let me tell y'all something. If you don't step up, you're going to have idiots like Tim Scott, who got up there after Biden gave his address, and he sits up there and tells them America is not a racist country. And you black as tar. You are the idiot for the Republican Party. Tim Scott, yes, you are. You're the idiot. And they use you. And that's why they put you up there, because never before has a black man gave up and given the rebuttal. Never. Black woman, black anything gave the rebuttal. And you got up there and made yourself look stupid. And you made us look stupid because you can't even understand what racism is when it hits you in the face. They're using you as the damn guinea pig. That's all they use you for. And you want to smile with that big bright teeth looking all crazy. You look like a fool. We are in a racist country, and we deal with it every day. Every time somebody gets shot and nobody is held accountable for that black person, that black man, that black woman being shot, that lets you know we're in a racist. Because tell me, if it was a white person, the black person that shot that white person, they go into jail instantly. Instantly. There is no discussion. There is no nothing. It's just going to happen. But us, we watch it. We watch it all the way back to Rodney Scott and Rodney King. We can go all the way back. We all watched them police beat him. And what happened? They all got off scot-free. But it didn't just start there, because we can go all the way back in time. We can go when they was hanging black people on the trees and nobody did anything. We're at the anniversary of the Freedom Riders when, oh my God, why I can't, his name just went to me. He just passed away. The congressman who passed away. John Lewis. When they were going to Alabama, he was on the Greyhound bus, the Freedom Riders. They got beat. Nobody was held accountable for that. And they just remodeled that bus, and it's going to go into the Alabama Museum of History, the Greyhound bus that transported them there. There were over 100 white people outside. Right. That's Pearl right there. Having picnics at the hangings. They were hanging us and having parties. So tell me, when have we not been a racist country? We were brought here as slaves. So how is that not racist? How it didn't start off as being racist. We were kings and queens, but y'all don't want to know your history. We were kings and queens and taken away. We were educated people. We were not dummies. We created things. We have all kind of black history that is empowering. And then you want to get over here and you want to sag your pants. You don't want to go to school. You want to stand on the corner. We came from greatness. And then this is what you want us to look like now? Your high of your day is to stand on the corner and then complain and say somebody owe you something. Read your history. Everything that has happened to us, they have tried their best to take it away from us. If you go back in history, there was a black queen over here where Diana, where they were. There was a black queen, but they brushed that under. But she had her reign just like what's the queen? Is that Elizabeth? That's the queen right now. Before Queen Elizabeth, there was a black queen who sat where Queen Elizabeth is sitting right now. Know your history and know who we are. Know your worth. Want more for yourself than just getting an apartment. Want more for yourself. Reparations is due us. It's due us. And here's a good thing when people they can't figure out how to do something that's wipe out people's credit and give them a new start. Put them on a level playing field. Give them a chance to try to come up. Start there. Or give them a down payment waivers so that they can get houses, because houses and land bring you wealth. That's how you get wealth. Having good credit brings you wealth. There are so many ways that reparations can be given to us. But we sit here and say they can't figure it out. Oh, it can be figured out. They just don't want to give it to us. Perfect example, Manhattan Beach. That place is, I want to say it's worth $87 million. Manhattan Beach, there was some black people who bought land in Manhattan Beach, California, which is down in Southern California. And it was prime real estate land on the beach. The white people, city council came and took it away from them. Took it away from them. This white woman here in present day found out what happened and her conscience would not sit right. She has given the land back to the family. 87 million is what that property is worth. And now the city has to pay them to use that land. That changes the whole demographics of the family. I just wish that the family who bought the land would have been here to actually see it, for it to actually happen. Y'all, something just fell in the other room, y'all. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Y'all didn't hear all that. But it's really sad that we just continue to sit here and be all right with everything that happens. We have to stop being doormats and let everybody walk over us. Because see, people of color get so mad over the wrong things, and you're ready to fight over the wrong things. The things that you should be fighting for, y'all don't fight for. The stuff that you should be, I'm not having this, I'm not accepting this, I'm not going for this, y'all don't get into that. But y'all will go behind some foolishness. You will go behind some foolishness and say, ooh.
What's up, Grant?
Yeah, Grant's here. So I'm done. I'm gonna stop there.
Grant's here.
I'm gonna stop there.
Y'all got all deep and shit. I'll let y'all go on and preach and have at it, y'all. Because at the end of the day,
because we had 123. Lord help us. We've been here on Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo. Guess what? I made some tacos.
He made tacos, so
it was hella good too. I'm gonna go in there and eat
and watch Pose.
It's after 8:00. Ain't supposed to eat after 8.
I can eat on. Well, we're gonna watch Pose so he can get caught up, because y'all homework is to watch Pose on the FX network. FX network, and make sure that you put it in your DVRs, because this is the last season. And like I told you, it came out hitting. They're going to deal with some very heavy topics. And if you don't know about Pose, the best I can tell you is what you're looking at in Pose was my life in the 80s. My brother ran a house inside of my house. So I came home to always.
Go to Netflix.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. I had everybody. So
shut up, Grant.
People who would not accept their children for their lifestyles. I housed people. Several children lived in my house. I raised a lot of kids. So you'll get a chance to see my life in the 80s as it played out. The only difference was I had a decent house. I wasn't some of those houses that they showing. Yeah, I had a job. So I had a job. I went to work every day and was able to provide for the people that was living in my house. And my goal was to make sure that they could stand up and be self-sufficient and make it in this world. Because nobody is going to give you anything. You have to work for everything. And my thing was like, you got to get up. Nobody is going to give you anything. And trust me, I don't want to get up and go drive that bus every day. I would love to go sit on the beach every day. Wouldn't you?
I gotta get this body right before I go sit on the beach.
I don't care about how my body looks. I'm just going to be there and have peace. I'm gonna do
the Will Smith challenge. Y'all go do the Will Smith challenge.
Okay, so we'll talk about that and then we going home. We gonna be done after that.
Y'all go do the Will Smith challenge.
I don't see anything wrong with where Will Smith is. What the girl say?
I don't know.
Thank you for that, Christopher. I feel like I have been the only one who felt like that. Yes, it was really frustrating to me. I'm just that. Ugh.
But can you guys? Do you guys see the big picture though? Why that?
Oh, we know why it passed, because they went to their Congress people,
Like,
and they went to the people who are in their community, and they spoke up. We gonna go see. And so, like I say, there's nothing wrong with protesting, but what did you do behind the protesting?
you got to walk somewhere.
You can go walk. You can be out there with signs. But how many bills and did you go and did you get a petition signed?
You got Al Sharpton, and they sitting up there dragging Jesse Jackson to all these funerals and talking at all these funerals and going to meet with all these families. But what are they doing? Nothing other than that. You know what I mean? What are they doing? If anybody can answer that, what are they doing?
And yeah, so let me just say this.
Listen,
I am not a fan of Al Sharpton, because to me he's like that lawyer who chases after ambulance. And you always want to be there when the ambulance crashes because you always tried to be
the eulogist.
And it's the same thing. And somebody said it on Facebook the other day. The lawyer.
I know you're making so much money.
Are you the only black lawyer in the entire world? We don't have no other lawyers that can step up and fight for the community, because why do we have to see that man's face? What's his name?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
That black man is everybody. And he is not the only lawyer in the world.
But you're right. Well, that's just like the one I hear. Every time somebody get killed or police do something to them, they
one with the toupee.
Yeah, they run.
I can't think of his name. And I should know his name. Oh, yes. There are several other lawyers.
See, and that's the whole point. We can't get them to come to the city council meeting, but we can get them to sit there and protest.
Right. But they won't go to the city council meeting where things change. But see, then when the school when the stuff closed, when the schools close in y'all neighborhood, y'all don't go there to support. But look at what's happening in Nevada. They trying to close that school, and then white people are there. They outside protesting, but they had their butt at the city school board meeting to say, hey, no. And justifiably, they can close the school because the attendance is down. There's no kids there. See, this is what people don't understand. Y'all sit up here and let all these tech companies come in here. And the tech companies took over everything, and they raised the prices. They raised the rent. Everything got raised. So now when you have a kid, you can't afford to live here with that kid. So then you have to move out and go somewhere else, especially when your school district was already struggling in that neighborhood. The school didn't get no extra money because the rents went up. We didn't get no raise. My county is the second richest county. I drive in the second richest county in the Bay Area. We ain't got no raise. We can't even afford to live in our county. We cannot show 3 times the rent in our own county that we work in. So we have to commute. My yard is called a commuter yard. Everybody commutes across the bridge, so we're paying to go. So we sit up here and let all these people in this tech country raise all these prices, and now they're moving out talking about the rent is too high. It's because of y'all. We didn't do that. I remember when my rent was $540. Oh, wait, I'm aging myself. Sorry, y'all. But that apartment now is $1,900. It has not been remodeled. All you did was put some new paint and some new carpet. The same apartment that I was paying $540. It's ridiculous. My apartment in Vallejo, I called them and was like, my friend is looking for a place. So I was like, oh, I lived in Sundance in Vallejo. This is a really nice place. You can love it. All the apartments come with a washer and dryer. I paid $1,150 for a 2-bedroom with a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Washer and dryer in the unit. I paid $1,150 in 2000. Ask me how much the 1-bedroom is now.
I'm sure.
$2,200 for a 1-bedroom, not a 2, for 1. And you have not remodeled the paint. You ain't even painted the outside of the place. We have got to speak up for the right stuff and stop speaking up for the wrong stuff. And everybody talking about we gonna hit, the market is gonna hit, we gonna hit. When is it gonna hit? When we gonna get to a bust? Because the rents is still going. People were still raising the rents during COVID. See, look at that. That's right there. It's crazy. Same as the houses in Castro Valley. A 1-bedroom going for over $800,000 for a 1-bedroom. That's crazy. $800,000. There should nothing in this Bay Area should be no $800,000. When you used to could buy houses here for $200,000 and $300,000. Nothing. That's a good one. We need to stop letting them gentrify our communities and take care of our own communities. That is true. Because West Oakland right now, you can't even tell that it's West Oakland. When people were scared to go to West Oakland, the white people walking through there with their dogs. And they running and they pushing their $500 strollers around. Because I'm looking at some of these strollers and I went online to see how much them strollers was. You got the big wheels. You paying $5,000 and $1,000 for a stroller. For a child that's only going to be in it, what, for a couple of months. Crazy. We have to fight for the right stuff and stop fighting for the wrong stuff, or we're forever going to be behind. Right, Pearl? Riding bikes at nighttime in West Oakland. At nighttime. Crazy. Makes no sense. So that's it for me. I don't have anything else. So,
well, he said a lot tonight.
Sorry, YouTube. Y'all got a lot tonight, but y'all make sure you share and follow and subscribe and follow us on YouTube. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Yes, we are now YouTubers, so we appreciate you guys. Share, like, and all that good stuff. Tell a friend. Don't keep it to yourself.
And we will see you next week for our Mother's Day special. We're gonna have a couple of things going on. Sean, we need to talk, and you need to sit down when I tell you. All right, I will text you as soon as I get off here. I'll call you actually when I get off here.
He'll call you tomorrow. We're gonna watch Pose.
I'm gonna call you as soon as I
he gotta watch Pose. Y'all watch Pose. So y'all can talk about and have this discussion with us, because we're really gonna have a church discussion based on some of the stuff that you see on Pose.
I want to talk about something else too. But we're gonna talk about it later on.
Oh Lord!
So me. Yeah.
Me.
My mind is going.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Receiving these text messages. Me just going.
Me.
Stuff like I want to get y'all opinion about it.
Me.
So I need Pearl. I need Alicia. I need Teresa. All y'all ladies and stuff. Get on here.
Me.
All right. We love you guys. YouTube, we love you guys. We will see you next week at 7 p.m. We were late, a little 5 minutes late earlier, but
just tab it.
Switch stuff around.
I can't remember passwords.
Yeah, he can't remember passwords.
And I write them down and still can't find them. But wait, he knew the password.
I did.
And he couldn't remember it. And it was simple. It was real simple for him to remember. It was a struggle for me.
Well, I forgot he even sent it to me.
See? And
I wasn't paying no attention.
So
because he usually take care of all the tech stuff. So
yeah.
I don't usually do it.
We're looking for an intern too to do some advertising. If you want to do some social media advertising, we're looking for an intern.
We're gonna pick up our advertisement. I need to start this. Actually, I'm gonna drop the flyer for next week tomorrow. So we're gonna start doing that.
Black lives still matter.
All right, love you guys. See
Peace out. Stop Asian hate.
7:00 next Wednesday.
Stop hating on folks. Just mind your own business. And happy Cinco de Mayo Day.
Yes, go get a drink.
Margarita.
Margarita.